going
Dude, I think
live.
the PO
Yeah, you
box
said
is
the
a
title.
fucking scam, dude. It's a huge fucking
What
scam.
about my title?
You said the
That's
title,
about
bitch.
it.
So I said, it's TIDECast. Everyone is hacking rushing me.
Okay.
So how about now? Are we ready?
I'm gonna shoot myself.
Xbox
I never
Live
thought.
chat.
I never thought I'd say it actually. Man, suicide would
I
be
don't
pretty
know why
sexy right
we're
now.
doing
Not
this
gonna
on
lie.
like Discord, but I guess we have to do this on
Because fuck you.
Hey, you know what? Fuck the internet. Let's just download you guys. I mean, come on. I'm giving Gogan a lot of shit right now. I'm fucking with him right now. Go get
Nobody
that
asked you,
backwards.
gay boy.
And that's a pot
You
calling the
know.
kettle black.
Hey, I'm allowed to call you kettle black.
Mike, is you a brony?
What?
I am not. Do not lie to me. Do not lie to my audience. How dare you?
I can't help it if you like brony dick. Not my
A
fault.
brony dick. A brony dick. How dare you copy link address? Fuck you, I am. Oh. Hey,
What?
fuck you.
DMs? What DMs? Is that what I
I will shoot you and myself.
heard?
You're making my life difficult on purpose. Hey! Why else can I fucking announce this?
What?
Fuck you.
DMs? What DMs? Is that what I heard?
Putting this on Twitter would also be a smart idea now, wouldn't it? I don't even have chat open. Where's chat? I need chat. Chat makes me feel like I'm not talking to a bunch of dicks. Hello. Welcome to this failure of a stream.
I like how you say
I'm not
failure.
hosting it. Shut up. I'm not hosting. Just insult you.
Failures.
Wait, what did you say to me?
He said you were gay. He said you were gay, Spark. You let him talk to you like that?
Yeah. He is fucked. So, what has everyone been playing?
I've been playing COD and Valorant lately. That's what I've been doing. I'm
I feel
actually
like
really
same.
enjoying it.
It's about how good is it? Like,
Valorant? It's actually really good.
yeah.
It really is when it works and it's not crashing all the fucking time on my PC. It's actually really good.
I haven't been experiencing crashes. I've been experiencing like frame drops though. That's what
Oh,
I'm.
yeah?
Yeah. It might be related to my mouse pulling rate, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's weird. It's all weird. It's good, though.
Weird.
It's very, very good. What have you been playing besides Rainbow Six? Let me guess.
Apex.
Rainbow Six.
No, Apex Legends, Overwatch, Grand Theft Auto. Like, I've just been trying to broaden my horizon of games so I don't get sick of Siege again.
That's understandable.
I've been streaming a lot of Siege, so you know. That's fun.
Omega lol.
It's always fun to. It's always fun to solo queue rank and get fucking modded.
Modded.
Yeah, modded.
Modded.
Yeah, modded. Uh, talking about the fucking Last of Us leaks.
Yeah, we covered that in Game Talk. So Ellie is going to have a magic vajayjay.
Oh boy, that's. Oh.
Did you hear about that?
I haven't looked up any of the actual leaks. I just know that everybody's angry about it.
Bro, she literally is going to have a magic vajayjay that's going to cure everybody that has the virus.
Jesus.
Wait, really?
So far, that's been something that devs have been sort of like leaning towards.
Why would that ever be a thing?
Because I'm going to assume that creative writers have stopped being creative and wanted to go into the most simplest of things to do it. So hey, there you go.
Well, creativity's been dead for a long time.
Bro, when I heard about this, I was like, you've got to be shitting me, dog. Like, this cannot be real.
Man, fucking Christ, I don't know how to feel about that.
Dude, isn't that some simp shit, though? Like, honestly, I'm not just saying that just to be edgy or anything, but that is some seriously simplistic shit for a story direction. Like, yeah, like, I mean, I guess it could be worked in good if it's written properly, but it's still, I'm sorry, but it still feels kind of dirty to me.
Machina. Fucking...
Like, I mean, like, I'm all good for, like, some good smut from time to time. You know what I mean? Some good hentai, maybe, some good porn. Yeah, you know what? That's all good and dandy, whatever.
I have a question.
The fuck did I come back to?
But
how old is Ellie?
Ellie is, I believe, she's going to be 18, or she is 18, or she's in her 20s or some shit like that.
Oh, you're talking about the new Last of Us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
The first one's really good. I like that one. I haven't seen much about the second one though.
I haven't seen too much, sadly.
I was just telling these guys about the leaks of the possibility of Ellie's vajayjay curing the virus, and that's kind of what the devs are leaning towards.
What?
Yeah.
What?
What in the hell? God damn it.
How does her JJ cure the fucking virus?
I don't know. Scissor vigorously going down on her, maybe. I don't know.
Okay,
She taco drops your face. I don't know, man.
Taco drops a random zombie. Boom, cured.
Healed, my brother, for 3 easy payments of $19.99. I accept PayPal.
Except PayPal doesn't exist, so I accept fucking
At least that's open OnlyFans to cure people with their vajayjay.
Oh dear lord.
OnlyFans!
Oh my god.
Fucking
dude,
Patreon.
I almost want to start a Patreon with that character's name and like will cure you a virus with my vajayjay if paid handsomely. Just to see what people would say.
You give me 5 shivs and I'll fucking taco drop you and cure you.
Yeah, boy. Sounds good to me. Let's do it.
5 upgraded
Stuff
shivs.
like this. It's stuff like this makes me want to start trolling again.
Bro, I'm telling you, this is some weird shit going on in the gaming industry, dog. Like, I don't understand it personally. Like I said, I'm good with a good smut fan-made shit from time to time, but this isn't even fan-made shit. This is straight up from, like, the studio, so I don't know, bro.
It's... it's legitimately crazy.
Pete said
the
it
only thing
great.
that I've really seen about it is, fucking one of the devs being like, we don't use the word fun here. That's like the only thing that I ever really heard from that game.
It's stupid, dude. Like, they're trying to be all politically correct and shit sometimes. Like, it's a very mixed bag with the developing community when it comes to video games. Like, you have half of them that want to be politically correct, while the other half's like, fuck you, let's just have fun. And they get us. So, like, I don't know, man. It's a very weird... Like I was trying to say a minute ago, Pete said it right, man. We live in the clown world, bro. Like, this is clown world. Best timeline ever.
Fucking...
Well, at least we in Bizarro.
Best timeline ever. This
Like,
is
it's crazy shit, but yeah.
this
I
is
mean,
not a timeline I want to live in.
Oh, this is the best timeline to live in, dog. What are you talking about?
No, like
we get to live in a timeline where an entire nation of people got lied to about a virus, and then that lie carried on to like all the other nations with a continuous lie by one person. And now look at us. Like
I don't expect nothing else.
Yeah, right. Like this is like now we're in quarantine doing a fucking podcast on Xbox Live. Like what the fuck?
Look,
can we
we
talk?
both-
Like,
we
do
both
you
know
all
that-
believe in like the Flashpoint? You all have heard of a Flashpoint, right?
Flashpoint.
yes.
All right. Do y'all believe that the death of Harambe was the Flashpoint of this timeline?
Death or I think Tide Pods were honestly.
Yeah.
Like Tide Pods was more like a
This joke needs to
wild
die.
known thing. No, it's not a joke. Like, dude, do you remember like looking at your Facebook Spark at any given time when that was going on, and how many of your friends?
I was
We're being
looking
stupid
through
enough to do
Facebook.
that
I was
shit?
looking through Twitter, and I still saw stupid shit on Twitter.
Yeah. So
I
I had.
know so many people now on Twitter. It
Yeah,
was
I never really
stunning.
started looking into the whole Tide Pod thing.
Dude,
the most
it was
that I got into it was
shared.
like a month or
It was-
two after it was
It
kind
was shared
of
over my timeline.
Bro, it was shared all over my timeline by my friends. I had friends that were like, "Oh, I'm just joking about it," but yet taking an entire bong hit from a Tide Pod, like, yeah, that's really a joking around when you're actually doing it. You
I'm sorry.
dumbass.
How do you take a bong hit from a Tide Pod?
I'll have to show
Yeah,
you
you lose
something.
all,
It's a really good
of
high.
your, all of your memories.
Bro, it's ridiculous, dude. Like I said, I think the Tide Pod was a flashpoint. I would say Harambe would be a good precursor though, of like things to come, like a good signifier of like, hey, like, yo, we're about to get really dumb, like really dumb.
Yeah,
We should be careful.
Fucking Christ.
And the third indicator would be the massive SJW outbreak that took place in from 2012 to 2014. That would be another huge signifier that shit was about to get really stupid.
Yeah.
I think anti-vaxxers are right, and we should stop vaccinating our kids because something's in it. In vaccines making our fucking kids more and more fucking stupid.
Okay.
No,
I
that's
don't
just
think
called
that it's
bad
the vaccines
parenting,
make.
dude.
Yeah, it's just
Parenting.
the bad parenting.
And
Yeah.
Like, do you guys remember the whole spanking your children debate? Like, I know that that's still a thing, but when it was like really bad.
yeah.
Like my dad, he fucking spanked me 1 or 2 times, but that's all it fucking took. And look at me, I'm a somewhat mentally stable. No, I'm not really.
I love
That is
that.
laughable.
Yes.
Somewhat mentally.
I'm somewhat mentally stable.
No,
Fire,
you have
that
a
is
good
highly
point. No, you have a good point,
debatable.
though. Like, I mean, people just like I don't think people should have kids like ever. People should like. Here's the thing, right? Like, one of the reasons why my timeline was known as like the boomer was because like my kids in my timeline were fucking like rabbits of just having kids at the age of 14 and 15. And now look at them; they're crying against pedophiles when they probably dated a pedophile and had a kid by one. Like it's like I said, it's crazy shit, bro. Like, and these kids, like the reason why they're not getting spanked is because the system has gotten 10 times more strict about it, right? So like you can't just spank your kid and be like, bad you know, fucking dumbass, what are you doing? Like you can't criticize your child like that. You can't spank your child like that. Because parents will actually do jail time, and kids know this, and they'll use that shit against their parents, which is fucking stupid and actually absolutely asinine. But you know, I mean, this is the world we live in, man. This is the shit that we were born into. I mean, anybody from my age group, maybe your guys' age group, we were born in the digital age, right? We got to see dial up. We got to see what it was like to, you know, download an MP3 of our favorite song and it taking ages to do so over LimeWire. Like,
Well,
some
Yeah,
of
I'm
us.
not that old.
yeah.
Shut your fucking mouth.
I think.
Just
I
go.
mean, I'm only
damn it.
15.
Yeah, I'm at the edge of that because of where I live.
Oh yeah, so like you guys just got off of LimeWire like what, last year, Kogan?
Yeah. So bad, man. Imagine that
Yeah.
my card on that.
I live out
fucking-
here. I live out in the boonies. And fucking Wi-Fi out here is dick.
Yeah,
I
he's
used
still
to-
on fucking. He's still on it. Like
I used to be.
fucking-
We
I
call
know-
it the
I know-
shitnet, and I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if it's the connection or if it's the router, but I'm kind of thinking it's the router because it's a fucking Netgear router.
Right.
What are you guys talking?
Like the fucking giant beacon or the
Oh.
satellite is on the water tower in our town, and I can walk out of my house and see it because it's 200 feet away.
It is left to you. Get it done.
And I still get shitter in that. I get fucking kilobytes per second instead of megabytes.
On to the next
What's your
round.
what's your actual paid for speed?
I have no fucking clue, but it's shit. Probably.
You
I
should,
don't fucking know.
bro. You should probably look into that. Like, ask your dad or your mom, like, hey, what are you guys paying for when it comes to the internet? And then do a speed test and find.
Mom
tell them,
has
hey, this-
Cox. My dad is whatever the fuck is Mercury wireless, and it's
Oh God,
it's not
that
good.
even sounds like an off-brand
No one else.
fucking dial-up shit, dude. Mercury. Mercury Wireless, the fastest dial-up on the planet.
Oh,
Now
man.
with Earthlink. Like,
Uplink.
Earthlink.
They're making us fight for it. Give it to them.
nah, like I feel you though. Like being out in the middle of nowhere, you don't have much to choose from. It sucks.
Tears them down. Go.
It gets better. It really does.
Well,
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
doesn't get better for him.
Not for you, unless you get the fuck out of there by the time you're. Well, I was out of the door by your age, so I don't know. I had
Don't
my
know
own
how old he
apartment. And,
is.
well, he just said he was 15.
Oh, I
Yeah.
wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, of course you weren't. That's what happens when you're a redneck. Eh? I go get.
Hey,
yeah?
I'm a fucking redneck. Don't. Where's my shotgun?
Where's my shotgun off the back of the rack of my truck? God damn it.
How many? Okay, so there are 3 guns in my room at this moment
What the f?
He's all
because
one for me,
fuck you. That's why.
and the other one is for when I want to change up my suicidal tendencies, and the other one is for. Never mind, I can't say that one on stream.
Semi-automatic, bolt action, 12 gauge.
If you say something against TOS, it's not on me. It's on Go.
Yeah.
It depends. Where we
How
streaming
it's
this
talking
at.
about weapons against TOS.
I mean, if you're talking about weapons, I don't see that being a problem. That shouldn't be a problem.
I just won't make money off it, which I couldn't before, so it doesn't matter.
Jesus Christ, NPCs in this game are whack. Actually,
Where's
I
your
think that's
whack?
a player. Nope, that's definitely a player.
You're whack.
We have
Oh,
the
I
advantage.
like being
Keep pushing.
whack.
Allies
It's
are on
fucking
match point.
guys.
Must even the score.
So much fucking shit is going on. It's fucking.
There's a lot to talk. When it comes to like times and stuff, where we, like, in the timeline we live, yeah, there's a lot to talk about because there's like asinine shit being posted every day on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. It's like it's the most ridiculous shit ever.
Well-
It's like when you think it doesn't get worse, dude, it does.
Yeah, I've been just confused about
10 seconds.
Twitter recently. I can't say, like, oh, that's
Objective
retarded
on the field. Go
without
get
getting
it.
banned. But people say, hey, I want to fuck a kid without getting banned. And I'm like, what?
Somebody quote that.
Have a draw. Next round. Let's go.
Take it out of context.
We're down
Clip
at
it,
match
just
point.
clip it,
We need a win.
and repost it and see what
Clip it.
happens.
Clip it,
Just clip it, repost
send
it,
it
see
to
what
Liza. Oh. I died.
Abort mission. Regroup.
Like, I find the anti-SJW community, which is still booming apparently, because people are still fucking in it. I don't know why they're in it, but they are. So what possessed them to still be in that fucking shit show of a community?
Who are we talking about here?
We
Just so I
both
can
know who I'm
have
talking
context.
about. The context is one of my favorite people of live. We joined my server and got pissy at me.
Wait,
It starts with a J and ends in a K.
JK.
Jack.
JFK.
Oh, Jack. Oh wait, Jax or Jack, whatever his name is, Jack Williams.
Yeah, Jack Williams. Yeah.
Oh, what happened? Like
Well,
mean, I've always got along with the kid.
Apparently, because I call into question almost everything he says. Almost everything he says is wrong. I'm a racist neo-Nazi communist.
Sounded
Are
about
you
right.
sure he's not just saying that shit to get under your skin?
First off, it's Jack. He's incapable of it. Second, his friend came in to say it because he's too much of a bitch to bait me or argue with me. And third, how do you know that him calling me a communist or neo-Nazi get under my skin?
Well, I mean, we're talking about it, so I just figured it did get under your skin. So.
It's more commentary about how the anti-SJW community is now compared to how it used to be.
Well, see, and here's my thing with that, right? Like the anti-SJW community, or like as we know them as a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them are the skeptic community.
Yeah.
They have become so anti-something that they have become that thing, but only different.
Yeah,
it's coming from the other end, and I think that's a laugh. That's a laugh and a half because, like these were the same guys that were on their channels not that long ago. Even last year, I would say going, oh, I'm not, I don't censor anybody. I don't do this. I don't do that. But when people call them out on their shit, they delete their comments. They block people. They do the same exact shit as SJWs. They're just an SJW for the right instead of the left. That's the only difference.
Yep. Like, you can say what the fuck you want about me in my comments or to me. I won't block you. Well, I will, but the amount it would take me to block you is enormous.
It's substantial.
I've only blocked one.
Right.
I've only blocked one person in my entire time.
Time to get myself blocked.
So, and even then, it's not because they were annoying me. It was just tiresome to keep up with them. Everyone I don't like, I just get them to block me because I can be more annoying than they can. Like, a fucking crazy nerd blocked me not too long ago because people kept saying she was really stalkerish with her obsession over me, and I was like,
"What a crazy nerd!"
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you're talking about Go-Get's ex-girlfriend?
No.
Bruh.
Stop. Do not spread that lie.
I heard you were like trying to hit that from the back, dog. No.
No.
Welcome to the concourse, soldier. Here you will develop
Well, on Xbox I can do that.
Inside the course, you'll find civilian.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys don't know, Go-Get loves to make it a little crazy.
No.
And minimize civilian casualties. You will be timed.
Every time Go-Get's ever mentioned her in a private call, he's like,
Ow. No.
Come on, Go-Get.
No.
Just think, man. She loves it.
No.
I don't want to say that on camera. Go-Get. I thought she was your BFF.
No.
Wasn't she your BTB?
No.
Your bedtime buddy? No.
Man, suicide looking mad.
You're getting a little too into that. Your laugh is contagious. The fucking wheeze.
I can't help it. I just love messing with Go-Get. Go-Get's fun to pick on.
Someone's gonna clip me
Oh
saying
yeah,
suicide
dude,
looking mad
Go-Get's one of the
sexy.
best people to pick on. It's hilarious.
I mean, incorrect. There's a lot of better people to pick on.
Well, I can't pick on Casimir anymore since he was like excluded from the group.
Oh, he was completely kicked out of the group. Like completely. Fucking Christ. I'll tell you about what he did later, Boom. I don't feel like getting into that in this.
Yeah, wasn't he like another person that was kind of high energy and we were always laughing, if I remember correctly? Kashmir, right?
Nah, Kaz was a bit of a bitch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Kashmir was big bitch.
Pass the course. It is a
Didn't know
start.
shit got that bad.
He was always that bad. Thing is, he just wasn't, openly a bitch, so I didn't know about it.
Oh, he's one of those fuckboys.
Yep.
There's a lot of those on the internet, man. You gotta be careful.
Course is ready for you. Improve your score if you can.
Wait, I don't know why. For some reason, it reminded me of like the Schrodinger's douchebag theory.
Oh, it
Except
is.
Schrodinger's cat.
It is 100% that. Like, if I could think of a better way to describe it, that's what it is. Yeah, I think Kashmir has decided he was joking based on the reaction.
Ah,
Wait, he decided he was joking. What do you mean?
Schrodinger's douchebag is you put something on the internet that was meant to be something like really fucked, and then based on the reaction of the community, you say it's a joke or
Hesitate,
not.
you die. Move.
Why can't you just
It
say it was a
also-
joke in the beginning so that way people don't get pissed off at you?
No,
Like, oh,
no,
hey, this
see,
is some
that's
dark
the thing.
humor. Or...
that's
no,
it's
it's not really humor. It works better when you're talking with like an actual group. Say you,
Yeah.
you say what you think, and what you think is not a very it's not a very good topic.
Right.
Based on your friends or whoever's around your reaction, like if they agree with you, you don't say it's a joke because you're being honest. If
Okay.
they do
Yeah.
not agree with you, you say it's a joke because you don't want them knowing that that was actually what you thought.
Okay, fair enough.
yeah. So like if I say Brimstone sucks, it's either me being honest or a joke. Based on who I'm with, which is Brimstone, I'd say it's a joke.
Right.
Actually, I wouldn't. I'd say it's legitimate because you'd laugh at it.
Pretty much, yeah. I laugh at pretty
This
much
course is
anything,
about
especially when
speed
it's
and
at my own
mobility.
demise.
Move to each target as fast as you can
You
without touching
ease.
the ground. Move time.
Do I?
I believe the term for that is
Please.
masochism.
Masochism, sadism, being a sadist, whatever you want to call it.
Well, the
Okay.
sadist is you like dishing, not taking.
Oh, okay, then I'm a sadist as well then. Yeah. Alright, gotcha.
Touche.
But no, like, I mean, I guess, like, so what was the shit that he was, like, what kind of shit was he talking that wasn't cool that everybody got, like, really pissed off about?
Well.
Basically, he was just your everyday toxic Xbox 12-year-old, except he's a full-grown fucking man. He's
Yeah,
a man
yeah.
child.
Oh no, he's one of those.
Yeah, like you kick his ass in a video game, he calls you absolute trash.
I fucked your mom.
No.
Yeah, he doesn't.
No.
No,
Really? No?
he's
It's
not
more
that. He
personal than
wasn't that
that.
stupid. Yeah, he was more for personal attacks. Although his personal attacks were kind of ass, and you kind of shrug him off and be like, "Bitch, no you."
Yeah. My response to him was decimating. I decimated his ego.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You're done. Course failed.
You don't fuck with me. I fucking bite back and I don't hold
Faster next
back.
time and avoid the denied areas.
Yeah, go get.
So
Go
Goget
get
uses.
fighting.
Yeah, I can tell he likes to use teeth when he does things. So hey.
Fuck yeah.
Environment you
Nah, that's kind of weird. Like, when you said so when you were saying like, what he was, I was thinking he
I'll
was
send
one of
you
those. I was thinking he
No,
was one of those
I'll
like
send you the
bitches that
screenshots
would
later.
like, he'd be like, say, oh, I was only joking in person, but then he'd tell you behind, like, no, he really is.
That's
a
right.
bitch.
I can go ahead and take screenshots just to say what's on them.
No, that's fine. The thing I don't like about people like that is like the duplicity in their behavior. Like, so being duplicative is something I have like zero tolerance on, right? Like as a person, I think anybody who has a good head on their shoulders and can, when a joke's a joke or when someone's being serious, you don't need to play up or play down what you're saying. You understand what you're saying and the confidence of what you're saying it and the volume in which you're saying it at. So like being duplicitous in those situations, instantly I wouldn't be able to be around the guy. Like honestly, like I really hate duplicitous people. I can't stand them. They're the same kind of people that are like, oh yeah, we're best friends, blah blah blah. I have your back, and then like 5 minutes later they're in a private call selling your information down the fucking corner for the highest bidder. You know what I mean? Like that's the kind of shit that I can't stand.
I can't stand shit like that either, but I'm not dumb enough to defend people like that.
Well, a lot of the times you don't even know these people are doing it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the time, and that's one of the dangerous things about dealing with duplicitous people, is you gotta kind of pick up on their bad habits early on, or it's gonna fuck you in the end. So you gotta be careful, like how to. In other words, you gotta read people. You gotta learn psychology pretty much before you start getting online and dealing with some of these people, because some of these people, some of their reads are so fucking plain and obvious that you don't want to believe it. You're like, there's no way this person's that way. There's no way. It was like, yeah, you better damn right he is.
Casual is like that, but it was more like the optimist in me was like, no, he can't be that bad. I'm just overthinking what I'm.
Yeah, you're trying to give him the fucking
benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, benefit of the doubt. That's what I'm after.
Yeah.
That word.
And in reality, no, you should just trust your instincts and what you've been using to fucking never get shit wrong in the first place.
Yeah.
I guess my thing is like, because I know you like to hang out with a lot of the drama community stuff, so
yeah.
Duplicitous behavior is almost like a norm there, so good luck, I guess.
I just know how to read people, that's it.
I mean,
like,
yes, I guess, but like this guy Kashmir or whatever his name was kind of got on with a lot of stuff, right?
No, yeah, I knew, like, I already knew, I just didn't want to believe. It's like, it's kind of like being in an abusive relationship. You know the person's abusive, but you keep making excuses for them, even though you know. No, that type of thing.
Yeah. So, I mean, what's your take on this? I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know your name. The one that has been talking.
Fire.
Yeah, just call me Fire.
Okay, Fire. We've talked before. Now, I thought I recognized your voice. We have talked before. It was back when we were playing Rainbow Six with this guy. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're young enough to be online and understand that. Well, I meant old enough.
Yeah,
to understand
I've
the
been on
situations and
community since I was like 6 or 7.
Oh,
Back in the 3 shitty.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, man. Toxic COD moments.
So, like, what is your take on duplicitous behaviors? Like, as far as like, I mean, what do you think about it?
Whoever does it is absolute fucking dicks and kind of worthless as people. If you're not gonna be honest, then fucking why even try? Although there are moments like I don't know if I completely understand what you're saying, but I think I do, and it's where you say you're a friend of somebody, but then you completely fucking lie about it.
Yeah,
like
well, and it's not just that. I was just using that as like a primary example. There's other examples of this kind of situation, like spineless individuals that can talk tough on a YouTube video, but when you call them out and you try
pussy.
you know what I mean? Then they like recant on everything that they've ever stated because they said, oh well, I only made the video because I was mad. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like that's also a good example of duplicity. Another one would be they would say one thing but do another completely, right? So that way they can't. When you do call them out on it, you can't. You know, you call them out on it. You have to be careful the way you call them out on it because all they're gonna say is, "Well, I didn't say that," but like, no, motherfucker, you did that. Like that's like there's a ton of this shit going on YouTube, and in fact, I would say YouTube would be like one of the top breeding grounds for people like this that exist today. You look
of course.
You look at Boogie, for instance. He admits to being duplicative, which is one of the reasons why I stopped watching him.
Dude, the only thing that I know about Boogie 2998 is his Snow White chompers.
So yeah, that's I mean, that's why I try to stay away from duplicative behavior at all costs. Like, one of the reasons why I actually deleted one of my discords was because of this. Was like I didn't realize it at the time that I was literally surrounded by duplicative behaviors, and it's something that I just can't get behind. Like, I'm one of those, like, if I say I'm gonna do something, I'll do it, or if I'm gonna tell you, hey, you know, you need help with something, bro, like, I'll help you out. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, but you know, I can't do it. You know, I never promised you anything. You know, like, duplicity is just a cancer, and I think it's definitely something that should be, like, you know, more regulated when it comes to people. I mean, you can't change people by just fucking talking to them, obviously. Like, this has to be something that's taught. Like, I don't know. I just, yeah, I think I talked about duplicity, duplicity too much here. What else did you guys want to talk about?
Shadows traveling.
Yeah.
We tend to dust.
I don't have anything to add that I haven't like repeated about this type of behavior. Just fucking dumb as fuck.
Watch out for sewer.
I don't know. I try not to be duplicative. Is that the word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I guess I'm not really like that. But there are moments where I will agree with somebody based on what they're saying, but don't quite agree with it. That's about the most that I'll be able to get out of that. Close I'll be able to get to that.
Yeah. I mean, sure. Like, a lot of people have duplicative behavior, right?
That's probably
But-
mostly because of my anxiety. I don't fucking know.
No.
Social shit.
No, I understand. No, like, what I'm saying, I guess, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, everybody has a duplicative behavior of one thing or another, right? No one's perfect.
Yeah.
Everybody does something in that sort of respect one way or another. It just can't be helped. It's human nature. But, like, we choose what that is. And I guess my aspect of what I can't stand is the social aspect of it, right? So, like, the social aspect of it is usually what causes the most problems. It's what causes 90% of the world's problems actually are dealt in that very psyche alone, which is duplicative behavior. You look at how governments are ran. You look at how socialist countries are ran versus communist versus what we call democratic here in the United States. The duplicative market is so huge. It's used in everything that we do when it comes to marketing, when it comes to social influence. There's a lot of Marxism that's involved with social duplicative behaviors. So, like, I mean, at this point, you can easily say it's one of the largest control languages on the planet is duplicative. So it's one of the things. It's one of the reasons why I don't care for it very much. And when I see friends go through it and do it themselves, it's like, bro, like, what the fuck are you doing, dog? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, come on, man. Like, and if it's like it's not so much action that bothers me, right? Like, everybody, like I said, everybody goes through it. Sometimes we're not exactly, always perfect in our own minds, and we make mistakes ourselves. So, like, I can't, fault everybody for that. But, like, if you're a grown-ass man paying your own bills, the least you can fucking do is not be a child of the internet. Like, at least, very least.
Yeah.
You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be flawless, right? Hell, you don't even need to be fucking psychologically sound, dude. I know some crazy motherfuckers, so that's not even a problem for me. Shit, I'm crazy myself. I got my own issues, but, like, there's just a certain standard I think.
Hey, it's not my fault that the voices in my head get louder every time every night.
Also known as Bluetooth earphones connected to porn. So hey, that works too. I mean,
hey,
obviously.
It's not my fault. I forgot to connect them last time.
Well then.
Spark, what do you think about this,
porn
man?
What do I think about this?
What do you think
Fortnite
about
Battle
this?
Royale on your Nintendo
Then I
smartphone.
realized that I had a Bluetooth speaker hooked up those downstairs.
Ooh, that's rough. Wait, it was
Completely
downstairs?
hypothetical.
Wait,
That
that
would
was.
be really fucked up if it happened.
I was like, I thought this really happened, bro. I was like, damn. I
You made a
bet
mistake.
you there was some
So
questions
at my
that
mom's
night.
house, my mom was dating this one guy, and he had these two kids. They were really cool. Actually, one of them was really cool. The other one was a bit of a pedophile.
You're dead.
Okay.
Anyway,
The fuck?
Last
he was
player
like
standing.
18 and he dated a 13-year-old.
Ew.
Oh, okay. So
He was like one of those
I mean,
kids that thought he was like one of those really white kids that thought that he was black.
Oh no. Oh
so
no.
by kind of a pedophile, you mean fully a pedophile?
I think it was kind of just a one-time
I got your
thing,
back.
but I'm not sure.
That doesn't make me less of a pedophile.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt here. Anyway,
I'm not.
the guy that I was, my roommate, his name was Warren, really cool. He was downstairs and he was about to watch porn. When he walked back up here, and I'm like, hey, you know you have a Bluetooth speaker still on. He's like, oh shit, thank you, dude. I was about to watch porn, and that would have been fucked up.
Oh, dude, you should like just let that shit go, bro. I would have been one of those asshole friends, dude. I've been like, yo, I forgot to mention, bro, before you started watching the Blue Girl. We're all in the living room, and we hear what you're watching, dog.
Cover going out.
That sounds like something I do.
I would. I thought. Hey, at least I admit it. Like, I'd be that asshole, dude. I'd be that asshole friend, dude, and I would laugh my
Then he was
ass
like,
off.
then he started talking about, I'm so glad you pointed that out there, because I would have been downstairs, fucking turning my phone every which way, messing with the volume, trying to figure out what the fuck was going on.
No.
I'm
The best
upstairs
part is-
playing his PlayStation. I'll just start hearing, like, really loud fucking moaning.
Now, the funny part of that is him not realizing that there's a place you can get to check and see if you're hooked into a
30
Bluetooth
seconds
device, which would be my first assumption. And
Bro, what the fuck?
see the fact that
Why do
fact
I
that he
have an
just-
alarm set for 2:30 a.m.?
For the boys.
That was supposed
Hentai
to
wake
mean
up call.
2:30 p.m. I was wondering why that
you
one didn't
see.
go off.
10 seconds
it's
left.
to remind you that in an hour you need to get a Krabby Patty. He's
Oh,
about
shit,
to
I'm gonna
get
get
That is a
Right.
horrible joke.
Dude,
That'd have
I
to be
went
good to be
downstairs
funny.
like an hour or two ago, and the fucking
Last
ice.
player
I think my
standing.
dad left the ice cream out on the fucking island.
Take out their healer.
You've made mistakes.
What a waste.
It was
Such a
still
waste of good
mostly
ice cream.
frozen, but I put it back in the freezer for like 10 minutes, pulled it back out, put it in a bowl, and like not even 2 minutes, like a minute and a half later, it was already starting, like, there was already a good amount of liquid in the bottom of the bowl.
Liquid.
Liquid. Cream.
Liquid Chris. Since I mentioned Liquid Chris, let's talk about it now.
It is ready.
What else is there to talk about? I mean, there's gotta be a reason why you guys wanted
One
to do a
enemy
podcast,
remaining.
right? Like,
I mean, no, it's just something I wanted to do for a while.
oh, okay.
Like, you know,
Alright, while we're on the topic of podcasts,
oh boy.
something that I read a while ago that I thought was really accurate. So, let's start a podcast is equivalent to the let's start a band in the 90s, or 70s to 90s.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on
Actually-
that? How
I actually
accurate do
kind
you
of,
think that is?
I think that's actually pretty accurate.
It
Considering
is.
like podcasts right now are like the #1 listened to thing over music right now, which is amazing to me. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I mean, almost everybody and their brother that I know wants to start a podcast. I got hit up for another podcast tonight by one of my other friends from Iceland. She wants to do a podcast, and I was like, what the fuck? And then Go-Get hits me up, and I was like, wait, what? Like, what the fuck? Like, everybody wants a podcast tonight? Like, what the hell?
Well, I don't really want it to be like, you know, the schedule. Oh, hey, it's this day. We better
But
it.
that's how you like retain your viership and grow.
That's how it's gonna. No, that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah, but I'm
not
way too
start off
unorganized
like
for that shit.
that. No, I'm organized enough to do it. It's just.
Like,
I
I guess,
want it to be like.
like, there's this whole thing about me
test.
going to my mom's. That's one of the things. Like, I'm off of my Xbox for a week and a half at a time, because I'm over there, and I usually just get on PC. But I do have an Xbox over there that my brother is usually on. But I could probably, I guess if I had something that I actually wanted to do, then I could probably just done it. But other than that, I'm usually just staying up on my fucking
There's a Windows computer,
my
right?
PC. Yes, it's a fucking Windows computer.
Xbox Game Ball.
Hey, whatever works though.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to think about that.
Last player
Yeah,
standing.
that's what I'm on right now. Is I'm using the Xbox Game Bar right now for
Spot
this.
off.
Yeah.
Like me and you're the only one on an actual console.
Yeah.
And the voice quality for this
Fucking-
thing has actually gotten better. Like, it really has.
It
over the
has,
years.
especially now that they've just been disabling stuff because fuck us apparently. Like you can't change your profile picture currently.
Continue to give us
I'm
Well,
surprised
that's
you
broken.
could.
I changed it on PC, that's why.
Well you see, if I do it on mobile, it won't work.
Yeah, if you get on your PC at home, log into your account, you can change your background image, you can do everything to it.
Okay, well you see, I don't feel like signing into my account on the PC because I'm lazy.
That's really not
And
my
my-
problem.
And my email and password's too fucking long.
Again,
Touche? It's Microsoft's problem, basically. It doesn't make sense that they remove changing your profile picture as a way to save on bandwidth when there's so many other things we could cut back on that would make more
Right.
sense.
agree.
Yeah.
Like, they could have lowered the quality of fucking party chat.
Yeah, but then people will get actually pissed.
Yeah.
You know, then
This-
it won't just be the nerds that
Except
care
that-
about that shit getting
Except
pissed.
that the
It'll be
quality of
everybody getting
party chat
pissed.
is not good to begin with.
It's pretty
Yeah.
decent.
I mean, aren't we in a party chat right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it really doesn't sound bad. Like, I'm literally talking to you through my Audio Technica, and it really isn't bad at all, considering, like, this app wasn't even made for this, technically. So, it sounds pretty good.
I don't know. I prefer Discord over this any
The
time of the day.
Discord's better. The Discord's definitely better. It's just this is no,
yeah,
it's not
go
bad.
get Discord's better, go get. So, again, why aren't we on Discord? I mean, I forgot.
Hey,
Can you please
guess what?
refresh this?
Suck my dick.
All right, guys, you heard
The only
that.
time
Go
I'll
get
do
Jeff
Discord is when I'm at a PC.
one of his guests on the show. Can we please
Cancel. Hashtag
cancel
go
go
get.
get?
Cancel Go Get.
I mean,
He lived
there's gonna
for
be
way
like
too long.
30, there's gonna be 30 like Go Get survival videos tomorrow. I was in the Discord with him once, and he kept wanting me to play with him, and I didn't want to. Just say a bunch of shit out of context and see what happens.
Oh, you saying that as a joke's gonna. There's gonna be one person who hates me that's gonna take that seriously and it's gonna use it in its video. I'm gonna
Yeah,
laugh
probably.
at it.
I'll
No.
be right back. I gotta run the restroom.
Okay, I know exactly who's gonna do it. And it's gonna make me fucking laugh. Fucking Christ. Oh yeah, Spark.
Huh?
Did you see Bring Back National Dex is bitching about something new?
The what?
Bring Back National Dex is bitching about something new.
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
Enemy remaining. Last player
they're saying,
standing.
well, of course, they're complaining about there not being all, what, 985 Pokemon? It's like some really high number like that now.
Okay then.
But people point out that there's been a game recently that hasn't had all the Pokemon in it. And they're like, that's not a main series game, it doesn't count. It's not a main series game, guys.
It's like the new Star Wars trilogy, it's not canon.
Yeah, despite the fact that the developers said, hey, this is a main series game.
Yeah.
Like, it's a fucking remake of Fire Red, or not Fire Red, but of Red and fucking Blue/Green.
The only DS or mobile Pokemon game that I ever really played was Soul Silver.
All Pokemon games are mobile except the spin-offs.
Yeah.
But no,
Wait, but wasn't
Like, I think-
wasn't Red Blue like on the fucking cartridge or
Game Boy.
something? Yeah. Oh, Game Boy. Shit. I don't know, it's for like
No, Game Boy.
console.
You don't say.
the first
The more you know.
The first console Pokemon game was Sword and Shield.
You said
Last
first
player
console
standing.
Pokemon game.
I mean,
right?
main series. Yeah, main series Pokemon game. Sorry.
Okay. I was gonna say, bitch, don't make me have to bust up the Pokemon Snap or Arena game that came out in '64, bro.
Pokemon Coliseum. Anyone?
I've heard really
Coliseum.
good things about the Pokemon.
XD.
Was it Arena? Was it Coliseum? I don't know.
Oh, wonderful.
I just heard shit from Bruce too.
Yeah.
Now, if I
Wait, you
was
watch
fucking rich
Bruce
with
too?
What?
You know, so
If
you
I
watch
was you, I did.
Bruce too?
Oh.
I'm trying to understand what you're saying. I'm sorry. What did you say? Somebody else was talking when you were talking.
Does anyone here else watch Bruce too? He's really funny. Just
Oh,
like,
no, I never even heard of it.
He has animations about fucking stories and shit that's happened to him. It's just really funny.
I watch. You know what's funny? I just recently got into that part of YouTube recently, and I've been watching Didus and Emery Chu, and those two are really funny.
Emily Choose is one of my favorites.
Yeah, Emery Chu's pretty funny. Didus, he's usually on there with her. They do a bunch of story times, which are freaking hilarious. Sea Dog is really funny. Sea Dog is hilarious. Like, that dude straight up went the next mile in his video series. He went to a yaoi club in Japan and recorded it. It was freaking
Sounds like my
hilarious.
type of club.
Yeah, go get. You'd be there shirtless and dancing.
No, I wouldn't.
I think he would be there with nipple tassels, honestly.
Less
Yeah.
likely.
Possible cheerleader out of pom-poms. I'm just saying.
That's more likely to happen.
I want fucking pictures of this, so that I can make sure that he never forgets it.
You can pay for it.
Oh shit, bro, you got an OnlyFans?
Last player standing. 30 seconds left.
Yeah, boy.
Subscribe now to the GoGet 413 OnlyFans.
Someone's gonna take me jokingly saying you can pay for that. Seriously.
I heard you
Go
feet
get.
pics. Is that you,
I
Logan?
have
Stand
I have
down.
26 cents. How much what
10
is that gonna
seconds
get
left.
me?
Nothing.
I should don't have to bust out the dime bag. I can give you an 11-year-old cat. How's that? It's like 30
I don't
pounds.
like cats. Last cat I had ended with me getting my eyes scratched.
Well, this cat does not scratch.
You say that,
Scratch?
but scratch. You
I was gonna question it, but
I
just
wasn't
was
going
like,
to
you know
just
what?
because I felt bad.
This cat does not scratch.
All cats scratch. Don't lie to me.
I'm not lying. This is the
Don't
nicest cat
spit.
that I've ever seen.
Don't spread your pro cat propaganda on my fucking
Hey.
channel.
I like dogs. I'm a dog person. I have a pit bull and my mom's dog that loves me. This cat is fucking amazing.
Blinding.
Wow, that was a good conversation killer there.
My party chat went silent for a second. I heard you guys talk, and I don't know what was said.
No, nobody said anything. Everybody got quiet all at the same time. I was like, what the hell's going on right now?
I was thinking Xbox shit itself like it did fucking yesterday. I think it was early yesterday.
There they
You had to like join and rejoin parties to get people to talk to them and be able to hear you.
No, that was the issue going on with Xbox. It was definitely me and DJ tonight. Like, that around that time as well. Fucking Christ, a lot that's fucking...
So I'm testing out this AverMedia HD2 PCIe card.
Last round. before
Yeah,
the
what does it look
switch.
like?
Spend everything.
Well,
We keep
if
nothing.
you had video, like Discord had, I would be able to show you. But you know what?
Well, you
We're just
sucked
gonna.
my dick, like I told you to.
It's a black. It's got like little triangle prints all over it for the venting. It's a pretty small card. You plug it into your PCIe slot, and it'll capture off of your motherboard. So it will use the encoder right off your CPU, instead of worrying. And it's all powered through the same thing too. You don't have to worry about any USB shit. There's no. I mean, you don't even need the drivers. You can just literally plug it in and go. Like that's how ready it was for me. So. So far, though, it's a lot sharper than my original Live Gamer HD that I gave to Rev. We traded up. He gave me his Ripjaw from Razer. I gave him the Live Gamer Extreme. So I'm gonna use that for my new camera that's coming in, which I also have coming in the next couple of days. Can't wait.
Give me a link down
On Discord.
fucking yeah. I'm getting grenades thrown at me.
Wow, this guy actually sent this to you.
Yeah.
No charge.
Now, the concept behind
Player
it
standing.
is that I called him
30
shit
seconds
because, well, not shit, but my normal trash talk that me and him have. He's garbage at the game because he's getting carried. Normal trash talk between two friends. Then he comes out with shit like that. But the first time he said it in Spanish, so I had to get somebody to translate it. Then oh, sorry, I'm getting shot in my ear. It scared me.
Okay, come on, go get focus.
Then I
Yeah, go get. I'm getting chased by police, and I can still hold a conversation.
well, I wasn't looking at my
Yeah,
screen.
conversation. Sorry. I'm over here fucking thinking of how to grammar.
Let me speak then, motherfucker.
Must hold together.
Bitch, open your goddamn mouth and speak then.
Shut up, you fuck.
Then,
Senpai?
no, a day passed without me or him talking.
Right.
And I was scrolling through Twitter, I saw him tweet something, and I read out loud. It was me, and DJ, and I think, yeah, me, DJ, and one of his friends.
Pops at garage.
I
Enemy remaining.
comment simp on it because DJ told me to. That turned into me saying simp,
Shadows.
Amy saying simp, Spark saying simp, and
Careful.
DJ's friend saying simp on one of his tweets. He does it to Amy before that, which I can see a screenshot of that as well. And then he does it to me after I mock him for blocking all of us going private.
No more to oppose us.
Which I get if it was like out of the ordinary for me to shit talk him or do that shit, but it's not. Like, that's how friendship was built. shit talking.
Yeah.
It's not like us. No, me
Yeah,
shit
but
talking
you
him
took
like
that
that
one
is.
personally.
Yeah. This happened right after like a big, quote unquote, war on GTA. Him and a couple of
Dude, he
his
still
friends-
thought that he won that and was trash talking after. He got so fucking. We were kicking his ass so goddamn bad that he started up
Well-
looking for group posts on Xbox for toxic
Yeah.
players.
Well, we
And then
won.
all of
I
them turned to
beat
our
him
side,
early.
and then we got everyone else on the server on our side. It was
Spike
hilarious.
planted.
Yeah,
I killed one of his buddies 60 times. That's how bad they were.
yeah, it was like punching children. Like you go to a park and punch a child. That's what it was like.
Believe it or not, I thoroughly enjoy beating children.
But no,
I don't want to take that out of context.
Enemy down.
all of this stemmed from one of his. Well, not all of it, because he's cunts, as I thought he established earlier.
This
But all of this chaos
barrier created.
started from his friend beating me with a pipe wrench because I said hello and no, I just waved at Cashmere because he was in our game.
Yeah,
And then I
and
killed-
I think
Then I
it also.
retaliated.
I think one of
No,
the
it
other
was-
things that
was-
started it was.
No, it was that.
I know that was
Cashmere
definitely one
confirmed
of
it was
the
that.
leading causes, but I was being wanted by the police, so I threw some proximity mines around me
No,
so that they wouldn't get close. And one of his friends ran into one of them.
no,
And he killed me afterwards, and I killed him again, and then
no, I
we
was
just
in a
started
call with Cashmere after
spending
that,
on that.
and he confirmed that it was the pipe wrench thing that actually started it. So it all started because of me. Because I happened to wave, and his friend decided to beat my head in, so I was like, you don't get to beat my head in, you're not better than me.
He spent the entire time in like a Hydra and then using the laser gun.
Did you notice they all stopped using that fucking overpowered piece of shit whenever I bought it? The minute I put out and just annihilated like all except Cashmere using his fucking terabyte, just back to back to back.
Yeah, and then you
I think they
just
realized-
right the water so he could stop using it. So he'd stop using it for a while.
Yeah, that was.
Imagine playing
this is-
GTA 5.
Spikes at mid.
Okay, I only play it because people want me to play it. I don't want to play it. I don't like it.
Imagine going fake tryhard in GTA 5.
Oh god!
Imagine
No, they weren't
trying
going
in
fake
GTA
try
5.
hard. They were going try hard.
No, they were literally fake tryhard.
Yeah.
Only one of them could actually stand a chance. In that,
Only one of
was
them was
fucking
worth it.
random.
It's all fucking weird. Whatever.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, I'm just playing
It's so
Fortnite.
weird. He's always telling people to not get up in their feelings about video games. And then look at what he does.
Yeah.
And there's just with me, I wouldn't care. Say what you want about me. I really don't care if people say shit about me. And I'm not gonna say how to get under my skin on stream because that's asking for it, and I'm not stupid. But he
How do
did
you-
something that really ugged me, and the moment he did that, I already decided his fate.
Spikes here.
So Goga, did you just admit to everybody that dick pics gets under your skin?
Oh man, I wish.
I mean,
Oh,
Dick
wow.
gets in his skin.
Dick gets in his skin.
Stop running.
Got really quiet.
Oh no, I'm the kill leader. I don't want to be the kill leader.
This has been the best
30
podcast ever,
seconds
most
left.
dead time ever.
Hey.
Make sure to check us out on Apple,
Hey.
iTunes, Spotify, the Google Play
Hey.
Store.
okay?
Enemy remaining.
It takes me a minute to think about what we should talk about next because the Spog isn't adding anything. Fire is just
10
vibe.
seconds left.
Okay, so let's talk about Rainbow Six. What is the fuck is the goddamn cross-platform gonna happen? Like they said that shit was happening, and then they haven't done
Last
it.
player standing.
I don't think
Look, I
cross-platform
would be
will
okay
be
with
there.
cross-platform as long as it's not against PC players because that shit would be whack.
Yeah. I don't
Like
think.
I would be completely.
I think whatever
with
happens, it
being
won't
a
matter.
PlayStation player, because like my best friend, he's
I-
recently moved away, so he's no longer in my school, and he has a PlayStation.
I don't think
Actually,
I don't think
Wonderful.
cross-platform is their biggest priority at the moment. I think if
Yeah.
it happens, ranked won't even be allowed. Because why would
Actually,
it?
I think the opposite. I think whenever they make it available, they'll actually program the fucking game to be like it is on PC, on console.
My ultimate is ready. Joke's over.
Instead of being this
You're dead.
broken mess of a game it is now.
Watch them run.
Because I've never seen a game so fucking broken in my fucking life. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Siege. Like,
Yeah.
check how many hours I have in Siege. It's obvious that I love Siege. But
I like Siege. It's just I don't play it unless I have friends playing it, or else it's boring for me.
the game's fucking broken. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. It's fucking broken. Shields are too powerful. They buff ops that don't require a buff, like fucking Ying. Gun damage I want to kill with. I want to kill gun damage. 4 fucking
30
Candelas.
seconds left.
Goddamn
Last
nothing.
player standing.
Just to take them away next patch? Like, seriously?
Spike planted.
Right.
Like, if this shit was happening on the test servers, I'd be okay with it because it's the testing shit. But this is something on the live servers.
Sometimes old ways are best.
They added a buff to Ying that made her fucking unstoppable just to revert it like a day later.
Yeah.
And that was a
Like-
live patch.
I don't think even Ubisoft knows what they're doing anymore.
No charges.
I mean, Ubisoft has always been that company like EA where they slip up, fuck things up, then they try to make things better again. They fuck up. It's like a continuous like surge of stupidity, and it's ever circulating. It never stops. So it's like you gotta kind of like take that into consideration.
Oh, I'm taking into consideration for a game that hosts a first tier esport now. Like, I don't think is Overwatch first tier.
What?
I'm not sure. I don't watch esports.
People consider
I'm looking at it.
Overwatch League
Player
first
standing.
tier esports, yeah.
Okay. Then it being broken makes sense since Overwatch is so broken.
Yeah. When the best player in Overwatch League jumps ship for Valorant, it goes to show how fucking stupid the game is now.
30 seconds left.
I never played much Overwatch, but I played Hanzo and Junkrat.
I love
then you're not
Overwatch. Yeah, I love that. I used to keep up with the esport quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely adored that game. Could play it for days,
Match
not
point.
having an issue.
Win.
Now
We ready to
it's
go.
like I don't know. Every time I get used to a champ that I like, or something that like really speaks out, someone that really speaks out to me, they go and they fucking nerf it 30 million times into the dirt. So it's like, what's the point at this anymore of playing that game? I've stopped playing it for a while.
I've been playing it recently, and I've been playing Pamps Ball.
Oh, Hammond? Yeah, that's a good character.
My favorite thing to do is I know how to do it, They just slam people off the map, and you can tell that they're angry when they're falling and just shooting at
Stunned
you.
me. What?
Yeah, Hammond's good.
You were a mistake.
I don't think anybody has a problem with Hammond unless like you just don't know what the fuck.
No,
you're
a
doing.
lot. I know a lot of people having a problem with Hammond.
Whomst the fuck is Hammond?
He's the
The
hamster.
hamster.
A Glock with
Overwatch.
it's a hamster with 2 Glock 18s.
And besides,
Okay, they
ginormous,
must have had some
mechanized
characters since the
robot
last time I
ball.
played.
He's actually a good character. Like he really is. He's probably like one of the better off tanks that they have in that game because he does a good job disrupting group fights. And if you try to plan shit out, he can like come in and wreck it.
Last
Like
player standing.
that's what.
Look, the newest
makes him really
character
good.
that I remember being added was Doomfist.
You didn't? Did you go
Spike
doom
planted.
fisting?
No, I did not play Doomfist.
That I don't either. I want to
I gave him a try though. I don't know. The only thing that I really did on Overwatch was I would go on those servers where it's like I see you move, you die, or those infinite
Attackers
power ones,
win.
and I just play not Zombra. Was it Zombra? The
Zombra.
girl that hacks
He's a
and goes
hacker.
invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool
I'd play.
hacker.
I would wave at the people and like the I see you move, you die, and then I would just go invisible or teleport away, just taunt them. It was hilarious.
That's like something
Yes.
I'd do.
Sombra's pretty fun. She was my main there for the longest time.
I wish I had a main, but I don't. The hamster's my main right now, but if you ask me tomorrow, I may play and change my mind.
I was a Genji or Widowmaker main for like the majority of my time playing Overwatch. And I remember that my greatest competitive season was season 13. But that's also the season that Overwatch decided to go south.
I guess
I'm
it's-
glad I've never played competitive Overwatch until you made me.
Well, Overwatch was such a good game, right? Like it was. Like the league for it was really good. I watched a lot of my favorite teams play. Like
Well-
it was one of the few games that I actually kept up on when it came to the competitive scene and the professional league. So like the game was really engaging. Like it was fun as shit to watch, entertaining as fuck because the streamers that were behind it were hilarious and toxic as shit.
Of
but it was
course.
funny. Like I mean, and then Blizzard comes out and says, "Yeah, we're gonna scrap this." It was like you're a bunch of morons. Like, why are you gonna like take away your only money maker? Like, people were tuning in and literally buying fucking fan merch of their teams because of this game. So I always found it kind of weird that like Blizzard decided to go backwards with what their decisions were on this game, and they really fucked it.
We see. Blizzard likes killing games.
They
That
just
Unless
hasn't
it's
always-
World of
that hasn't
Warcraft.
that hasn't always been a thing, though, right? Like, it hasn't always been a thing. Like, Blizzard's always been pretty good at updating their games, fixing problems that the community has had. Now they're just kind of like on the back burner going, I
It
guess
just-
if enough people bitch about it, I guess we'll finally do something about it.
they're being a little mute. That's what they are doing. They're not addressing a lot of the problems,
Yeah,
That-
I agree with that.
but they did add some pretty good features in the long run, like the replay system or the what was it? Oh yeah, cheating. That was a big problem on PC.
The hacking
Yeah.
that took place. Yeah, that was a lot.
Now
And it still is. They're still doing the whole corner pocket, or what they call it, corner pocket bot hack, where like they'll have a random account logged in as a bot and command line heal, and that's all it does. Never misses or anything. And they've patched it out like I don't know how many fucking times, but the problem still is existing today because people are buying these hacks for literally like thousands of dollars just to do this, which is kind of a waste of money. I mean, I don't
But
understand.
they probably
it.
make more money to counter it.
Maybe.
Like a lot of the time I see this stuff happen in like Siege. there's usually somebody making money off of it.
Let's see, what else is... Oh yeah, the toggle. They're toggling again. Instead of using PCs, they're using their consoles to use the toggle hacks. They just plug in their USB device, thumbstick drive that has the hack on it, go into the option settings, enable it off the USB drive, and then boom, you have a toggle hack. That's been happening a lot lately too, and I'm like, okay.
I don't notice it.
There's a good reason why, there's good reasons why you should, not play Overwatch right now. And it's all happening in ranked. Like, I don't ever see this happening in regular, casual play. It's always in ranked. It's like, bruh, come on now.
Yeah, the only time that one would hack in casual is if they were saying if their hacks worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be a play. Not the right play because people will find out, but a play nonetheless.
Yeah. My cat is starting to invert itself.
What else can we talk about?
Anyone here play a musical instrument?
No.
I used to back when I was younger. I was very big into the guitar, like everybody else, pretty much.
Bruh, I play guitar.
I had a guitar, then I just decided not to learn how to play it, so
I
just-
have
game ended.
I have 3 in my attic. I don't know if any of them are working.
Wait, are we talking about guitars or people?
For
I have
reasons,
3
take
Jewish
guitar.
people in my... Whether they want to be there or not is,
Like, everybody has choices. They could have left at any time.
Now, things that YouTube don't like, that's on it.
What, attic jokes? I thought attic jokes were okay.
The attic jokes are
I've seen...
okay.
Dude, I've seen, Cartoons Humanity videos that still get monetized. I think that this will be fine.
Hey, I saw shows where there's, captives and addicts and stuff. It should be okay, right? It's still rated PG.
Yeah, totally PG.
Just don't, whatever you do, don't ever mention ball gags or drill dos.
You mean like you just did?
No, I'm saying don't mention those things. I'm not saying use those things.
I mean, you just said mention them. I mean, you just don't mention them, but you mentioned them, so...
Wait, what did I mention again?
I see what you're doing. I see a game.
Well, you see, it would not affect me at all if I said it. I'm not saying it specifically for Gogit's benefit.
See,
You're welcome,
Gogit, it's
Gogit.
all about your benefit, bro. And if you're broke like Gogit, you guys don't need to worry about either one of those things. They call them love beads. You can buy them at most adult porn shops.
Alrighty then.
Oh, this is a good time.
Why am I on
Bark
Match
knows all about these things. In fact, Bark is a historian in all things adult paraphernalia. Isn't that correct, Spark?
I'm
For legal reasons, I'm gonna say no.
For all legal reasons.
All legal reasons, my answer is no.
What's the greatest thing about my age? It's not legal.
Be happy. Hope Jamie doesn't find out when you are.
I blocked him. I'm not even gonna risk trying to open a DM from him.
Now that's proactive.
Oh my god, I wish I thought of that. You're laughing, Fire, but you don't understand.
You really.
No, I'm laughing about the wheezing because I don't understand.
Neither do I, and I'm the one doing it.
How did you know I was on Siege?
Because
What black
your
magic-
profile is online.
How do you know which account is on Siege? Because I think I accidentally, I think I'm using my DJIO account. I'm not trying to,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be mad. I'm not. Okay, let me join. Oh, fucking Christ.
Yes, my child.
Okay.
Denied.
No.
Fire. I really hope that you do not want to know who Jamie is, and you
No.
don't want to know.
I will
just,
not introduce him to that. No way.
Cashmere's invited me to a party. Like I'm
Oh,
gonna
bring
join.
him in here.
Oh, that'll be fun. Trust me, you don't want.
You're
I don't
live,
want
right?
you-
Actually, yeah, you might
2
not
minutes
wanna do
in, you'll
that.
get
First thing he's
banned.
gonna do. The first thing he's gonna say when he gets in here is not going to be not going to be okay.
YouTube's. Yeah, he's gonna say some shit that will actually get me banned, or will get my channel a strike.
I could just mute him.
That's true, but then what's the fun?
What's the fun? I wish OBS allowed me to have I wish OBS had a extension where you could just mute individual people in the Xbox party, but that is way too high tech for them.
Like it's also above their pay grade. Since they make shit for PC streaming.
I guess that's true.
I also removed Cashmere, so I couldn't invite if I wanted to. It required me to look through my messages, and I'm not doing that.
Locate the biohazard container.
So what else did you guys want to talk about?
We talked about bring back National Dex, I think, for a little bit. Last of Us.
Biohazard container located.
Had almost everything I had lined up, to be honest.
Still wondering how the fuck a vagina cures the zombie infection.
Look, there's a fan fiction out there. If you just look, vagina cures a zombie
Yeah,
infection.
Fan fiction?
I've
Make
seen-
it canon.
I've seen way too much Last of Us porn,
10 seconds to insertion.
but I still don't understand how the fuck Ellie's vagina cures the
Insertion
zombie
in 5
infection.
seconds.
Saying it over and over again isn't gonna make it go away.
Container location.
Yeah, it will.
Actually, in fact, you're bringing it more attention. Just making it sure that it
Yes.
becomes real.
I'm gonna bring so much attention that the internet community will be like, hey, no, fuck that, and then bullies the community.
Whatever.
You know, like how we bullied the company to change the Sonic movie.
Well, I still think that they did that on purpose. Like, they jumped up fucking.
No, we
controversy.
hard, the internet community hardcore
Secure the container
bullied
once
them.
the threat is neutralized.
Yeah, but dude, like I agree. I don't know if you guys know. I know Goat does. He's a friend of ours. His name is Cyrus, and I think Cyrus called that shit out right. Like I think they already had the assets done like that, and they just wanted to see what the outrage is gonna be and,
It was
and
too
measure
fast.
it. And
It
then
was
they were like,
too
"Okay,
fast.
guys, it's done." Dude, I've worked on special effects and videos and shit. I'm telling you right now, that does not take like less than a month to do an entire film like that.
Yeah.
To do an asset switch, like no way, bro. I think Sega was just reaching to see like, hey, let's see if we could be the good guys and like garner a big audience. And I think that's what that whole like thing behind that was. I heard the movie was pretty good though.
I've only heard good things after that.
Yeah,
After that,
I've
publicity's
never
done.
I've never heard anything else bad about it ever.
Which I fully will. You cannot convince me otherwise. That was a publicity stunt.
Yeah, I had.
I know a little bit about animation. That shit doesn't take that short of a time.
You know, yeah, I would probably, I kind of agree, I guess I agree with you. Because they probably had them both mapped out, but they were like, hey, I wonder what would happen. I'm trying to give them the whole, like, I wonder what would happen if we did blank, instead of doing this on purpose to immediately switch it back to that to gather popularity. Like,
Right.
what if they just wanted to try and make it a more realistic model?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not an animated movie.
Alright, so here's the roadmap. So first, we fuck up.
That we fuck up, quote unquote. Fuck up.
And then we make him the movie and then die.
No, profit. This dud pot is always
Profit.
profit.
Do cocaine and then die.
You need to locate
Exactly.
the biohazard container.
I heard Jim Carrey made a pretty good Robotnik.
I hope he does.
Nicely done. The biohazard container
Yeah,
has been
so do I.
located.
Like, I don't know how the hell they managed to do it, but I'm kind of interested now to see like how they managed to pull it off. So, that's pretty cool. I want to see that one. I loved Detective Pikachu. That was like one of my favorite movies.
Oh, Detective Pikachu is fantastic. I finally
yeah.
watched it. It was
Oh, you
great.
did? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
yeah. That was
Like-
like really like one of my top 5 for that year.
It's fitting that the first
Proceed to the biohazard
Fucking-
container and secure it.
good video game movie was Pokemon.
Yeah.
A game that started most gamers.
Are you
The Sims
seriously
and
kidding me right
Madness.
now? Because you know that the actual good video game right now is actually Pixels.
I will shoot you with this pistol.
You're not even near me.
I know. That's how bad it will hurt. I will shoot through 8 walls to kill you.
2-8. I'm gonna make a point, goddammit.
My point will be that this mirror is a no, this looks a bitch.
Loading map.
What did you guys watch the hell was it? Keanu Reeves action film. I can't remember the damn name of it. They came out with 3 of them, I
Down
think.
to one friendly.
Oh my
It could
god.
be a lot of
John
it could be
Sneeze?
a lot of movies.
Yes. So, yeah, John Sneeze. that's
John
what
Wick.
it is. John Wick 3 was
Last
pretty
operator
good. I
standing.
like that one a lot. That was a really good movie. Ryan Reynolds came out with one. What was it, 6 Underground or whatever? It was like a part of the. I guess from what I understand, it was like almost like a Rainbow Six spinoff, from what I was told. Or he used Rainbow Six as a jumping point for his movie, and it turned out really fucking good. That's a Netflix exclusive. I'd say go watch it. It's actually really good. Watching.
Question: Is there a SWAT team that lights up a building with MP5s?
FBI open up.
Then it's not the movie Face Off.
That's not the movie Face Off. You're right. You're absolutely correct, sir. Let's see. I've been watching some anime lately off of Netflix. I watched the Bug one that just came out. Garaka or whatever the fuck it's called.
Oh.
No, it's like some weird name. Garak, some shit like that. It's a new anime that Netflix just came out with. And it's about human evolution into insects, right? So, there's a scientist that discovered that they had that in this universe that there's a gene that humans have that if triggered just right, they can evolve into fucking carnivorous fucking insects that eat people.
Japan is on some
Very-
weird shit.
Very interesting. It is actually really good. I suggest it. If I could, like I said, it's a Netflix exclusive, so it's not hard to find. As soon as you see the bug, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Ajin, they came out with a new season for that. I've been watching that. I've been watching. What the hell else was it? Oh yeah, I've been sort of getting back into Black Butler. Black Butler is really good. I'm not sure if you guys watched it yet. Like I've watched it
all
before.
of Black Butler.
Yeah, it's so good.
Even
It's so good.
even the second series. The series nobody talks about for good reason.
I'm pretty sure Go-Get likes B-Stars for obvious reasons.
I haven't watched Beastars.
You're fucking degenerate.
How am I
Wait,
not?
wait,
How am I
Blue,
degenerate for
I
not
mean, Spark.
watching?
It's blue.
Spark, have you watched Beastars?
No.
Good, I was about to make fun of you.
I've read the manga.
Oh my god, it's even worse. How dare you get the fuck out of this call, sir. Now, who's a degenerate? Fucking exposed.
I like how fire is immediately silent.
We're fired.
Oh, I was researching The Last of Us 2 because it actually interests me because I like the first game.
I was researching The Last of Us 2. Yes, we all know what that means.
Do you want screenshots?
Looking up
No.
vagina here.
Okay. I did not.
Did not look up vagina here. Gotcha.
Did not look up vagina cure. I was
Gotcha.
browsing Reddit, the fucking Last of Us Reddit to see what they had to say.
And found vagina here. Gotcha.
I actually
can't
did.
send-
That's the funniest part. Is I did
I
not find
can't send
vagina cure.
Cashmere a message.
Well, yeah, you removed them, so of course you can.
No, you can still send people messages if you don't have them added. It's just Xbox being stupid.
Xbox being stupid, or did he block you?
Why would he invite me to the party if he blocked me?
Because people do shit like
Because
that.
people are Pepegas?
The pig is.
No, after the stream because I'm gonna invite him and I'm gonna add DJ as well if he wants to be here.
Boy, do I love being blind.
Oh boy, do I love being blind. Anyway, anyone have any more topics?
I think I'm good.
I think I'm...
Fire, you have anything?
I just kind of go with what you guys are doing.
Okay, well, I think an hour and 30 minutes is good for the first stream.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I have no outro, so Spock after this game, you can just end it.
Alright.
Alright, go get love.
No, you're supposed to end it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
like,
I want it to be
Shame.
ended with a Go-Get loves penis.
Go get loves his deep throat down to his lungs. What?